welcome back to my channel. I'm Esme. In today's video I've got another weight loss related video for you. I have now reached my 4 stone weight loss target. I have learned a lot along the way which I thought I would share with you in this video. If you're interested in my top 10 weight loss tips, then please keep watching. So we're going to have to hurry through this because your girl ain't got a lot of battery because, you know, I'm a bit of an amateur. I've got to charge me little hun. We've got 10 tips to do with 11%, you know? But we love a challenge. So I've got my list here, so let's get going. So my first tip would be to educate yourself around food, learn about healthy meal ideas, make yourself a meal plan, and then tailor your shopping to make sure it suits their meal plans, basically. And just make sure that you don't deviate from that. Because if you know you're going to be having these really good filling meals that are going to be good for you, you know, low in fat, low in sugar and all that good stuff, and you're not going to deviate from that shopping list, then you're not going to have those little naughties in the cupboard that are going to make you do bad things, are they? That's tip 1, educating yourself around food, making yourself meal plans, and making sure that your shopping reflects those meal plans and sticking to it. So secondly, this one runs off the first one, so making sure that you're selecting nutritious and fulfilling meals, but mostly in the morning and at lunchtime. So with that, I would say having like a bowl of porridge for breakfast, and then, you know, maybe a few blueberries in there because they're really good for us. And then for lunch, having like a really high protein lunch, so like 2 boiled eggs with, you know, 1 slice of wholemeal bread. And then if you're really hungry, add a couple of slices of ham in there, and then you've got a really high protein, really filling lunch. And by this point, if you've had the porridge for breakfast and then your eggs and ham for lunch, you are going to be full. These meals are going to stand by you till your dinner time. So that is a top tip for me, making sure the breakfast and the lunch are filling and really nutritious, so they stand by you, and that's going to get you through the day without thinking, oh, I'm peckish, I want this, I want that. So that is a top tip. I've never eaten so many eggs in my life since I've been on this health journey. My next tip is also along the lines of staying full. So this would be to have a glass of water before each meal. And it's a no-brainer really. If you down a glass of water, you're gonna feel fuller, and then you're gonna eat less, and you're gonna be less inclined to overeat. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4, this for me helped me so much because I love a cup of tea, I love a cup of coffee. So what I did was I literally have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee on the go all the time. Like, well, obviously not all the time, but a lot of the time. If I get a bit peckish, I think, oh, gonna go make a cup of tea. And I actually think tea is just so comforting because it's nice and warm and it just does fill you up. It doesn't matter what anyone says, it does fill me up. And this is what got me through. If I felt like, oh, I fancy having something, just go and make yourself a lovely, nice, really hot mug of tea or coffee. Minus the sugar though, guys, like, let's not cheat here. But that will fill you up throughout the day and keep you going. So you've got your healthy, nutritious, filling meals, you're having a cup of tea here and there, you're having your water before your dinners. See, doesn't this just scream, I'm gonna be full, I'm not gonna be starving? And I promise you, throughout my entire weight loss journey, I told you I've reached my 4 stone now, I promise you, I literally was not starving hungry. I wasn't really hungry at all. I just did these things and it helped me through, and it will work for you, I promise. If you stick to it, please stick to it. Just have a sip of my brew. So my next tip is to get substitutes. So switching out your milk, switching out your butter, just for healthier options. So just like put the labels on what you have and just choose healthier versions or lower fat, low sugar versions. Because milk, the issue with that is if you're having full fat or semi-skimmed milk, there is still sugar in there is still fat in there, and we want to try and cut that down to as minimum as we possibly can so that our bodies burn what we've got, because that's what it's all about, burning what you've got, putting less in than your body needs so that we are shrinking. I would recommend switching substitutes. So look at your butter, look at the fat content per 100 grams, do a bit of research and choose a healthier version. Likewise with your milk, I would highly recommend, if you can't switch to like oat milk or, you know, one of those healthier milks, primarily I would opt for oat milk because that's one of the more healthier, lower calories, and it's going to fill you up as well, and it's got less sugar in, and it's just got so many health benefits with your vitamins that you need and your iron, etc. But if you're not into those healthy milks, then switch to red top skimmed milk. So that's what I did really. I had the skimmed milk just because, to be honest, I actually feel like I didn't overly notice the difference. So I would just highly recommend doing that, because over the course of a year, the reduction in sugar and fat and calories that you're having just by switching out your milk and reducing that you're having in all those cups of tea, that's going to make a significant difference. You can also do this with other things too. So just choosing healthier versions of different things. So if you can't live without a bag of crisps and you need them occasionally, then just pick a healthier version. So, you know, there's Quavers are better than like Walkers, for example, like substantially better, or French fries are really good as well. They're not too bad for you. I think they're only 70 calories per packet. So, you know, just switch out for healthier alternatives. So on to number 6 now. I would recommend short daily walks. So let's not go crazy. Let's not do any too vigorous exercise, but just go for a brief walk each day. So even if you say to yourself, I'm going to go for a walk for 10 minutes, I'm going to bang my headphones in and I'm going to walk for 10 minutes, that's fine. Like, do what you can, but anything you do is going to improve your situation. So if you're eating all really healthily, you know, you've substituted that milk and other things, and you throw in your walk there, it's only going to be a positive for you. You're only going to feel fitter, you're only going to feel healthier, and you're going to feel better for it, and it's going to aid that weight loss journey. And if we're completely honest, you're going to start with 10 minutes and you're going to push yourself, and then you will do more. You don't think it now, but you will. Walking would be my main recommendation, to be fair. I think that's how I got my weight off. I haven't done any crazy exercise. I haven't been to a full-blown gym or anything my whole time that I've been losing weight. I've literally done light exercise and I've shed 4 stone. So if I can do it, you can do it. The next top tip, number 7, would be to take the stairs instead of lifts. So just do it. It isn't that difficult. It's literally just a habit we get into. We just press that lift button and we get in there and we think, oh, I can't be bothered with the stairs. Even if you do 1 flight of stairs, then get in the lift, just try and do a little bit, and it will just get you fitter and get you going. These two other recommendations are massive to me. So if you're sitting there, you don't want to go for a walk, you're not really into taking the stairs instead of the lift. Well, if you're sitting there and you think, I haven't done any exercise today, go and clean your car or clean your house. And I can't stress that enough. Like, these are things that we have to do anyway. So just push yourself to do it more regularly. You know, say to yourself, I'm going to keep my car pristine for the next 12 months. And then you'll find yourself every 2 weeks out there hoovering it. And you know what? Boy, that is exercise in itself. You know, getting all those little sodding crumbs out. Where do these crumbs come from anyway? And the same with your house, like dust appears and we need to hoover. So even just thinking, I'm just going to dust my living room, I'm going to hoover, you know, all of this is extra burning of those calories, and it's going to aid you in losing that weight, getting more active and burning that fuel that we don't need that's clinging on to those hips. My next recommendation, number 8, would be to go onto YouTube workouts. So if you can type in on YouTube, how to lose belly fat workout, how to lose arm fat workout, how to tone my stomach, all this stuff, you can find already made workouts for you that are tailored to the area that you want to work on. I found some amazing videos that, like 7-minute workouts they're called. So just type in 7-minute workouts onto YouTube and you'll see that there are really quick, really good workouts. In all honesty, I am not the type to exercise. I do not like it, but 7 minutes is nothing, and I'd be doing them. And in the end, I'd find I was laughing. Like, my mum would be watching me and saying, oh, you look ridiculous, you know, jumping around in the living room. But it's all fun and games, and it's going to help you. So I would really, really recommend having a little look on YouTube, finding the type of workouts you like. If you don't like someone shouting at you going, come on, guys, then find one with the type of music you like. Or if you like dancing, you can find dancing videos and try and learn dance routines. And it's about making exercise fun and not making us hate it and making it a nasty slog. So definitely YouTube is key for exercise routines. My next advice would be to ask for support from your family and friends, because there's bound to be someone in your circle that also wants to get either fitter, healthier, or lose some weight. And it's something that you can work on together, you know, building each other up, encouraging each other, calling each other, FaceTime, doing workouts together virtually because we can't meet up at the moment. But when we're allowed to meet up, going for walks with friends, doing exercise routines with friends, going swimming with friends, like there's so much that you can do and make it a social event. Like, instead of thinking, oh yeah, let's meet up and go down the pub, let's meet up and go out for dinner, meet up and go for a nice walk, you know, these sort of things that are going to help you both together achieve a mutual goal. And if you want to take it that step further, you could look at joining a Weight Watchers or a Slimming World group, because obviously that's a collective group of people that all have the same target, and that might help you stay on track. As you know, you're going to have to go in for those weekly weigh-ins. Last but certainly not least, my 10th weight loss tip would be to track your progress and reward yourself. So get yourself a good app, get yourself a lovely pad and pen, write down where you are, where you want to be, and record your weekly weigh-in, which shows the progress you've made. Or if you want to be really snazzy, get Excel up and do a funky graph that shows you. Or just use an app, because it will do it all for you. But whatever works for you, whatever you're going to enjoy. But honestly, tracking my progress worked significantly, because you might spend like 2 weeks at the same weight and you're thinking, oh, I'm getting so demotivated with this. But stick at it, because when you look at your graph and you see all you've lost up to that point, you'll think, oh yeah, but look at the long way I've actually come, and motivates you to keep going. Like being able to visualise seeing the progress that has been made up to that point, being able to visualise your target goal, it all just aids your motivation and will help you massively. And also, like I said, rewarding yourself. So setting yourself milestones for, when I hit a stone, I'm going to buy myself that really nice dress. All this sort of stuff. Or I'm going to buy myself that really nice bottle of perfume. You know, you're going to have to work hard, you're going to have to stay motivated and stay committed, and you deserve to reward yourself for that. I hope this really quick video is going to support you. As always, if you've got any weight loss related questions for me, then please drop me a comment in the comments box below. I'd love to know that you're watching, and I'd love to help you and support you in any way that I can. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.